to be a good and the best of interrogators, you need to have an edge to you. I mean, you need to push the envelope. You need to be a little tough sometimes. You need to understand the psychology of seeking information. Three months before I graduated from Franklin, I had the foresight or the fear factor to go to my local draft board. And I can remember this day, I met with a very nice lady, and she said, you will be drafted 3 months after you graduate from Franklin. And in August of 1969, I got the infamous greeting letter. In my particular case, I was part of an interrogation section. At some of the prisoners we were assigned to try to catch them in different stories the next time around. Because one of the interrogation techniques is to constantly go back over information and see if they tell you the same story or if they tell you a different story. So you're trained to do that. To be an interrogator, you need to have to be a good and the best of interrogators, you need to have an edge to you. I mean, you need to push the envelope. You need to be a little tough sometimes. You need to understand the psychology of seeking information. I flew from Vietnam when my Vietnam tour was over. And because I was only a 2-year draftee, my military service was over when I stepped out of Vietnam. And I flew back to Chicago, and I remember as soon as I got off the plane, the first thing I did was went to the restroom and took off my uniform. Because the reception that we were all getting was certainly not favorable. I was lucky. I was very fortunate. I thank God every day for my experience and the fact that I was able to come back. If I had not come back in one piece, if either mentally or physically I would have been injured seriously. The thing that I can say is I knew that was a possibility going in, so I would not be bitter and angry that that happened to me. It's never too late to thank a veteran or do something for a veteran. We've got homeless veterans, we've got mentally ill veterans. You know, they're in our neighborhoods. Find out if there's somebody who's struggling. And you can thank them for their service by sometimes just a thank you, buy them lunch. You know, I want people to do for the others less fortunate than me.